Good morning, everyone. All right, let's get this going now. Welcome back to another Hack the Box Saturday. This time we're blue teaming. So, this is going to be quick and dirty here. We've got a very easy Sherlock. It's called BFT. I don't know what the B stands for, but I do know the FT stands probably for file table. So, let's go ahead and read the scenario here. In this Sherlock, let me make it bigger actually. In this Sherlock, you'll become acquainted with MFT, Master File Table Forensics. You'll be introduced to well-known tools and methodologies for analyzing MFT artifacts to identify malicious activity. During our analysis, you will utilize the MFT ECMD tool to parse the provided MFT file, Timeline Explorer to open and analyze the results from the parsed MFT, and a hex editor to recover file contents from the MFT. So obviously we are working with an MFT file. I've already extracted the contents of the zip file, and all that's in here is just a single MFT file. And because it takes so long to load an MFT Explorer, I've already pre-parsed it in here. So we could have a look at that. We can also parse it through MFT ECMD as it said. So if we go to our tools, I think there we go. I should have MFT CMD. Yeah, here it is. So we can pass this file here. I'm going to copy the directory. And we pass it the file. Right click. $MFT. And we believe it's CSV, and we specify the output directory, and CSVF, and I guess we'll just call it mft.csv. I don't know if I can make this bigger or not. Yeah, I can. Here you go. There we go, we've got our MFT. Oh, I've specified the wrong directory. Let me just do that and delete this. And we should have our CSV file right here, which is a comma separated file. So if I open this, I'm going to open this in Notepad++. You can see everything here is separated by commas. And here we have the top, we have our headers. So if we want to get a better look at this, go ahead and open up our tools. And we open up Timeline Explorer and we just drag it in there. Might take a little bit. There we go. So now we have everything in a chronological format here. So what exactly is an MFT? Well, yes, it's called the master file table, but what does that really entail? Well, it keeps a record of everything on your computer. Every single file and directory has an entry within this master file table, and it comes with timestamps. It comes with something called the MAC timestamps, which stands for modified access and creation. It also stands for there's also one more called B, and it stands for born. I'm sorry, the C stands for changed. I don't know why I said created. It's born. But yeah. So we have a record of everything that goes on in this file system, and we can check it out in the MFT. So here we have a hex representation of the entry. And here we can we see in the overview all the information about it. I don't know if I can make this bigger or not. No, I can't. So we've got some info, we got the standard info. Then we have I can't speak. It's fucking morning time. Please forgive me. We have the file name information, which is separate from the standard info. But we can see. Actually, what am I looking at right now, actually? What? Okay, I don't know what it's looking at right now, but I already see a discrepancy with the creation time. The standard info creation time differs from the file name creation time, which is kind of weird. But anyway, we have that all ready now, so we can get started on the questions here. There are 6 of them, so this is going to be very short. And I'm probably going to like take a nap after this. So it says here, Simon Stark was targeted by attackers on February 13th. He downloaded a zip file from a link received in an email. What was the name of the zip file he downloaded from the link? Okay, so he says that he downloaded a zip. So if you want to figure out when that, it says, let me see here, February 13th. So we go down to February 13th, hopefully. Oh, wait. There we go. Actually, I should probably... How should I sort this? I'm probably just gonna sort it by, this. Yeah. I'll just sort it by that. And we're just gonna go down and have a look at... February 13th. And he says that he downloaded a zip file. So maybe we can filter that. We can filter for .zip. Oh, this is the parent path. My bad. .zip. I can. Let's do ends with .zip. All right. So immediately I see something's wrong here. So here we have an invoice.zip. And let me just drag this over. So here we have an invoice.zip, right? And it says the creation time was January 1st, 1980, which is wrong. This invoice could not have been possibly created in 1980. And we can see here, this is the file name creation time, which is February 13th. And we also have another one here. That's probably not important, but I can see down at the bottom here, there's also another one, invoices.zip. I don't know what that's all about, but it seems that there's a stager going on here. That might be indicative of some kind of malware staging. Yeah, so it's an invoice, in quote invoice. Oh yeah, there's also a stage here. So, yeah. It's this invoice. Okay, I'm wrong. I'm sorry. Oh, of course. I'm not looking hard enough, so let me show you. The parent path, you can see here, it's pretty much clearly obvious that he did not, like, create this file right here, right? Same thing goes with this. So it's in fact not an invoice that he downloaded, it was a stage. Let me just check the times here. Yeah. Well, I'm too hasty. You can see this was downloaded before the invoices. So this is what he downloaded. I don't know what the hell this is. What is my boy downloading? What are you doing, Simon Stark? Okay, examine the zone identifier contents for the initially downloaded zip file. This field reveals the host URL from where the file was downloaded, serving as a valuable indicator of compromise in our investigation/analysis. Here's the full host URL from where the zip file was downloaded. Okay, so zone identifier information is... Oh, this is a banger, what the hell? Zone identifier information is basically I think what they call a mark of the web. It's to identify files that have been downloaded from the internet or the web. And it comes with information about where that file came from. So we do have the the file path here. So if we go there, Simon Stark, go to downloads. Here we have the stage. And if we scroll down here, we're going to see the zone identifier information. And it's right here. You can barely see it though. But we do have the URL. And what is it asking? The full host URL. It looks like this came from storage.googleapis.com. Let me actually look this up. I don't know much about this. It's Google Cloud Storage. Oh, I did not expect this. What is going on here? Why is it a PowerPoint? What the heck? Okay, so it's just it's storage, right? It's most likely similar to a content delivery network. What is the full path and name of the malicious file that executed malicious code and connected to a C2 server? Alright, this is going to be challenging because I have not brushed up on this. So let's remove the filter here. And what is it asking for again? It's asking for a malicious file that executed malicious code. So let's see if we can try to find it. Or maybe we can try and look around here. Where is downloads? Stage, that's an invoice. Invoices, invoice.bat. Okay, so this is interesting. So let's go ahead and find invoice.bat. And .bat is a batch file. So let's have a look here. Here we have a creation date and time. I believe I want to look at the access time here. Oh, I just clicked on that. I don't think it matters though. The last access time will tell us when it ran. So it ran around this time, either here or here. They're both at a very similar time. I have reason to believe that this is the malicious file. I don't think, you know, you'd have something called invoice.bat and have it be a normal invoice. I don't think that's how it works. But can't we find proof that it connected to a C2 server? This one I'm not sure, actually. That's kind of hard to determine with just an MFT. just have a look at all the invoices here. Yeah, I'm gonna say it's gonna be invoice.bat. Let me get the full file path here. Downloads. I can just copy it. Here we go. Analyze the $sign created OX30 timestamp for the previously identified file. When was this file created on disk? Okay, so what the heck is created OX30? Well, there are different types of information you can find in an MFT file, and what is the word? They are signified by this hex number right here. And OX30 corresponds to the file name attribute, which you can see right here. This is the file name attribute. And we can get the created time from it. And if we look at it, you can see that it was created at this time. That is 4:38:39 p.m. And when was the file created on disk? Well, we can just copy this and paste it. There you go. Finding the hex offset of an MFT record is beneficial in many investigative scenarios. Find the hex offset of the stager file in question 3. So this is our stager file. And we want to find the hex offset. Now this, I think I'm going to need, like, some help on. I'm going to have to look at my notes here. So it's asking for the hex offset. I believe we can find that right here. Yep. So here we have the offset. And this corresponds to the location in which this MFT entry resides, right? So if I think I have, yeah. So I have active disk editor. I'm going to open it up here and see if I can demonstrate. If not, I'll just probably use something like HXD. I want to look at this. Oh dear. This one, open. If I click on go to offset, we arrive here. And we can see right here. Oh wow, look, it's connecting to a C2. And we have our indicator of compromise right here. I must have been too tired to notice that. It's right fucking here. You can't even see it, but it's right here. It runs a PowerShell command that connects to a C2 server on port 6666. And what is a download? Oh, well, I have no clue. I mean, maybe we can look at it. How do I copy this normally, though? I'm just gonna click copy as ASCII. Oh, Jesus. I'm sorry. I did not mean to do that. And it didn't even work. I can probably copy it here, so... copy? Is that right? There seem to be 2 missing characters here. I don't know what that's all about. I think maybe we can just ignore those. Okay, so what is this? Well, we can do base 64 decode and see for ourselves. ASCII? Ooh. Auto detect. That is not it. I think I fucked it up somehow. I don't... It's kind of missing something here. I'm not sure what that is. But yeah, that's the hex offset, and you can just take it here and boink. Maybe remove that. There you go. Okay, so each MFT record is 1024 bytes in size. Yep. If a file on disk has smaller size than 1024 bytes, they can be stored directly on the MFT file itself, like we just saw right here. You can see the contents of this file right here. These are called MFT resident files. During Windows file system investigation, it's crucial to look for any malicious/suspicious files that may be resident in MFT. This way we can find contents of malicious files and scripts, find the contents of the malicious stager identified in question 3, and answer with the C2 IP import. Oh, we have the IP right here. And its port, so 43204.110.203, and it's running on port 6666. Yay! There you go, BFT. I still don't know what the B stands for, but that was very basic MFT forensic stuff, which was cool. This was very good. Actually, I should probably review it. I'll give you 5 stars. Now, I want to check out this IP real quick and the port. And we're just going to look it up on Google and see if it comes up with anything. Nope. It is not an actual indicator of compromise. It is just there for the exercise. Maybe if I just copy the IP itself, we'll get something. And And it does not look like you get anything. IOC. And no, there's nothing. So if this IP were to like exist, this would definitely be an indicator of compromise, as shown here. You can see that, you know, it obviously is a command and control server, right? And yeah, that's about it. I still have no idea what this base 64 is. I guess we'll never know. Which is unfortunate, but, you know, that's just the way it is. We're not gonna find everything, you know. It's impossible to, you know, get everything in an investigation. There will be some stuff that is missing. And that's about it. That was quick and dirty. But now we can start moving on to some of the more harder Sherlocks. We have one that recently came out, Subatomic. We've got these the Optinsel Trace campaign, which I think when they launched this campaign, if you were the first one to complete it, you would have gotten a Steam Deck, which is absolutely insane, by the way. Yeah, but now we can start getting into some dirty stuff. And hopefully at some point we can become good enough to tackle my arch nemesis, malware analysis. Let me tell you, malware analysis is very difficult. It is... I hate it. I don't know what to say about it. It just involves you disassembling and testing the binary file that you are investigating. And when you disassemble stuff, you cannot spell disassembly without assembly. And you start looking at... You have to look at assembly. It's inevitable. And the fact that there's an insane difficulty Sherlock malware analysis, I'm going to die, bro. There are 22 questions for this Sherlock. But we'll get there when we get there, you know. Hopefully I can start showing some of the more quirky stuff, and I will learn a thing or two along the way, because I'm still new to this. But I'm sure I can conquer it. I was able to conquer the exam and get certified. So I can certainly do this. Next week it will be a box though, so you're gonna have to wait 2 weeks for another Sherlock. And that's about it. So next week I will do a box. Let's have a look at the boxes we can do. Go all the way back and just have a look here. So we have a bunch. I do not. Stop showing me windows. Do not show me windows. What is? Show me everything. Let's have a look. We can maybe do popcorn. Bastard. No, I don't. No Windows machines. Let's just find like an easy mix one. Okay, this looks good. Blocky? I guess we'll do this one then. He does indeed look kind of blocky though. Some varying difficulty ratings here. Yeah. Alright, blocky it is next week. And hold on. Sour cream, I need you to stop. Alright, cool. Next week is that I'm gonna be playing more Doom 2016, hopefully, right? And yeah, I'm gonna go sleep maybe and prep for the new seasonal box that's gonna come out, which is Intuition, and hopefully get somewhere with that, because I don't think I'm gonna be able to do anything with that box. Yeah. Okay, that's really that's it. There's no more. I have nothing more to say. I'm just gonna clean all this up, and that's it. So thank you all so much for coming and hanging out with me this morning. I will see you next week.